How's it going, everyone? Data here, and welcome back to the next installment of Can a Team of 2022 blank trophy nominees win the Stanley Cup? Today, we're going to see the 2022 Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy nominees, the trophy that is awarded to the player who best exemplifies the qualities of perseverance, sportsmanship, and dedication to hockey. Similar to the King Clancy Award, each team nominates one player, and instead of the award being decided by a panel of individuals that includes the commissioner and the deputy commissioner, the Masterton is actually awarded by the Professional Hockey Writers Association. So as you can see on the screen here, all 32 teams nominated one player. Some of the players overlap the King Clancy nominees. I'll read through them right now, as I know some of you like to listen to these videos and not always watch. So reading through the 2022 Masterton nominees all the way from the Ducks to the Jets, starting with Ryan Getzlaf, Andrew Ladd, Jake DeBrusk, Kyle Okposo, Chris Tanev, Antti Ranta, Dylan Strome, Jack Johnson, Justin Danforth, Tyler Seguin, Mark Stahl, Chris Russell, Anthony Duclair, Blake Lizotte, Jared Spurgeon, Carey Price, Mark Borowiecki, Nico Hischier, Zdeno Chara, Chris Kreider, Anton Forsberg, Kevin Hayes, Brian Boyle, Brent Burns, Jaden Schwartz, Vladimir Tarasenko, Alex Killorn, Andre Kasha, Luke Shen, Jack Eichel, Nicholas Backstrom, and Josh Morrissey. Of the 32 players, 31 received at least one third place vote. I believe it was only Dylan Strome, he didn't receive any votes. But the nominees in the end, the top three are Carey Price, Kevin Hayes, and Zdeno Chara. And Carey Price, with 50 first place votes, had the most points and won the 2022 Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy. As you can see, fourth place Getzlaf, fourth place Okposo, Brian Boyle had sixth first place votes. Tarasenko, Eichel, Danforth, Morrissey, Kreider, and all the way down the list we go. You can go ahead and pause to see how many votes your team's nominee got. So with all that said, we can now take those players and create a team. It is a 92 overall team, and as we've been usually doing, based out of New York, since that's where the NHL headquarters are. We have Jack Eichel at 89 overall for the forwards, Brent Burns and Jared Spurgeon, Josh Morrissey has 86s for the defense, Carey Price 90 overall goaltender. So it is a very, very well-rounded team, and thankfully, because it's a nominee from each team, we have more than enough in each position. But it will be a team that goes according to the votes. The King Clancy, we didn't have the votes made available to us, so we just went according to overall. However, for this team, we will go according to the votes. The top 12 forwards and top 6 defensemen, according to the votes that we just saw, and I'll put them up again as we get into the lines, will be the players that make this team. It truly will be the players that showed the most perseverance, sportsmanship, and dedication to hockey. So after actually removing the players that don't make the team, it's actually a 90 overall team. As you can see, Danforth, Boyle, Chris Russell, guys like that, the overall the team is actually pulled down a little bit when we're going according to actually who got the top 12 forwards, top 6D, top 2 goalies. However, still a very good team. Settings are good to go. Injuries turned off. The Mastertons are replacing the Detroit Red Wings as the lowest rated team in the Eastern Conference. Let's check out the lines. Alright, so here we are according to the votes that you can see right here. The top 12 forwards are as follows. First line, Hayes, Getzlaf, Okposo. Second line, Boyle, Eichel, Tarasenko. Third line, Kreider, Seguin, Danforth. And fourth line, Ladd, Kasha, and Duclair. Defensively, we go Chara, Morrissey, Borowiecki, Russell, and Burns, Tanev. Borowiecki, whatever you want to call him. And goaltenders, it's Carey Price, backed up by Anton Forsberg. So, no scratches. Special teams are however the computer want them to be. Whoa, why is Tarasenko playing center? Even this is very weird too. Just fix that up quickly. But everything else is according to what we have here for the 5-on-5 lines. When we ran this simulation last year with the 2021 Masterton nominees, the team went 44, 34, and 4. And dropped in Game 7 of Round 1 to the Oilers. The bar is set pretty high for these nominee teams, as all of them have made at least the conference final. So we'll see what we can do in the regular season and the playoffs with the 2022 Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy nominees. Alright, so very similar to last year, the New York Mastertons go 45, 35, and 2 here in 2022. Good enough for 13th best in the NHL, scoring 2.88 per game, 2.74 against per game. That's pretty solid. Power play was at 15.4%, closer to the bottom than the top, in the bottom 10 or so. And the penalty kill of 86.9%, however, was in the top 10. There you go. So, not a good power play, but a solid penalty kill. Scoring-wise, it was Vladimir Tarasenko and Jack Eichel who tied for the team lead with 65 points in 82 games. Sagan 57, Kevin Hayes and Ryan Getzlaf both scoring 50 and 82. Duclair 43, Morrissey 43, Okposo 41, 40 from Kreider, 31 from Kasha, 29 from Burns. Danforth, you know what, as a 74 overall, 26 points, why not? Boyle playing second line minutes had 23, Ladd 20, Tanev 19, Chara 17 at the age of 45, Borowicki 15, Russell 12. Goaltending, Carey Price, the winner of the trophy, 40 wins from him, big year, 40, 20, and 2 with 5 shutouts, 9-10 save percentage, and 2.68 goals against. Anton Forsberg losing record of 5-7-0, but 2 shutouts, a 9.23 save percentage, and 2.40 goals against. Not bad at all. But unfortunately, in the playoffs, it was a repeat of last season as the Mastertons lost in Game 7 of Round 1, this time to the Rangers, who went all the way to the Stanley Cup Final and eventually lost to the Oilers in 6 games. In those 7 games, Tyler Seguin had 8 points, and Tarasenko and Kreider both went point per game with 7. Eichel had 6, Hayes, Danforth, Okposo, Duclair, all with 4 and 7. So the scoring was there, but as it usually goes with the Oilers, I guess they just outscored us with McDavid and Draisaitl. Goaltending probably wasn't too great. It was okay, actually. Price, 9.17 save percentage, 2.48 goals against, 3-4-0 with a shutout. So I guess the scoring power on the Oilers was just a little bit too much. I doubt we won any awards, none for the team, obviously, and for the player awards, the Masterton in this universe going to Joel Edmondson in 2021-22, as usually just goes to somebody random, but no other awards. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 Masterton Trophy nominees, having a solid enough season, but a tough first round exit. Good point totals, especially from some of the wonky overalls playing on different lines. I thought it was a pretty successful year. We still have the Calder Trophy nominees and the Lady Byng Trophy nominees before we put all these teams into one big tournament and see which team can come out on top. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss any of those uploads, as well as our NHL 22 franchise mode with the Flyers, MLB The Show 22 franchise mode coming soon, Yuri Slavkovsky career simulation also coming soon, so get excited for that. Be sure to leave a like on this one if you enjoyed it, and as I mentioned, you don't want to miss out on any of those uploads, so be sure that you are subscribed. Thank you so very much for taking the time to watch. Leave your thoughts on this one down in the comments here on YouTube or over on the Discord server, link in the description, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the next one.